Welcome everybody to Forza Motorsport 6, and today we're dealing with a 2012 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. So basically this is a pumped up 911 that has a more track focused outlook, but even so it still works on the road and still has a modicum of practicality and luxury inside it, but it's far more track focused, and you can tell from just in the interior. Like seats, roll cage in the back, and a bigger spoiler than the standard 911 does, and also has way more power as well, thanks to its much better engine. It's a 3.6 litre flat 6 engine, which has two turbochargers, producing 611 horsepower and 516 pounds-feet of torque. So not only is that more than the 2014 Porsche 911, it's also more than the Carrera GT, which has a much bigger engine than this does. But yeah, 6 horsepower more than that, and way more torque as well. So yeah, unfortunately we don't have the 911 Turbo from this year's model to compare against. But even so, comparing it against the 2014 911 Turbo makes for some interesting comparisons. As in the fact that this doesn't have all-wheel drive anymore, it's only rear-wheel drive. And yeah, it also has adjustable suspension, carbon ceramic brakes, and it weighs 587 pounds less, but it also has 37 pounds-feet of torque less, but it also does have 51 horsepower more, which, yeah, with the lack of weight, really does make this a screamer in terms of acceleration and top speed. But this car is far more about handling than anything else, so yeah, we're going to take this out onto the track and see what it can do. So see you there. So welcome to the Hockenheimring National Circuit. We'll take this car around on the first lap and talk through it on the second lap. So you'd expect a car with more power and less weight to be quicker than a car that has less power and more weight. Though unfortunately, because this is only rear-wheel drive and the 911 Turbo from 2014 has all-wheel drive, this is actually slower to 60. That car can do 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. This does it in 3.5. So quite a big margin. But because it is also lighter and does have more power, it's actually quicker to 100. The 911 Turbo from 2014 does it in 6.8 seconds, this does it in 6.7. And this will go 1 mile an hour quicker in terms of top speed at 214 mile an hour. But like I said, this isn't all about power and speed, it's far more about handling as far as I'm concerned. So thanks to the fact that it has less weight, better brakes, adjustable suspension, it's a screamer for the corners. And no all-wheel drive. drive also does have the advantage of the lack of understeer in the corners, and enables the steering to do just the steering and the brake, most of the braking, and therefore it's sharper in the corners, darts into the corners in a sharper manner. And even though this car does tend to oversteer on occasion, it's still far better in terms of cornering and braking than the standard 911 Turbo. And you can feel the lack of weight and how exciting it is to drive. It's so much more rev happy and so much more eager to get into those corners than the 911 Turbo in terms of the standard one. So yeah, overall a track car that works on the road but is far more track orientated than the standard 911 Turbo, and as a result it's quicker and a lot more fun to drive, and yeah, also more capable of doing more on the track than a 911 Turbo, down to the fact that lack of all-wheel drive does make it a lot sharper in the corners and a lot less weight on the front as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.